Lauren Coughlin played great last week. Major championship, the Chevron.
Hit the ball. She's got it to move it to the right. This is a 9-iron.
Yep, good shot below the hole. Take you across Beverly Boulevard to the 10th, and Megan King on the tee. Tom Abbott.
Yeah, low one down the right side at the bunker on the right, which is 270 off this tee. Charlie Hull has already played, hit 3-wood right down the middle.
Taking one really big bounce with almost everyone's shot.
Birdie at 10 for Hull. Just didn't quite have the pace to get it there. So it's par. So it's a 4.
Good angle to this flag. And as you heard from that conversation, down off the left, trying to pitch it 10 yards short of the flag, and playing one club less because of that breeze. Try and keep it below the hole, which it looks like she's done, but not really challenging the flag.
Go over to 13, par 5. See if Mac can make the birdie now. Yep, reaching 2, make birdie, get it back to even par. Jump to the 11th. Megan King second.
Trying to make up for the poor second shot that she hit on the previous hole, looking for a big bounce. I love the way she played that, went in low, getting it to run up the green. That was really nice. Great imagination there.
And this is one of those key greens, Morgan. You were talking about staying below the hole. This one is absolutely critical that you do so, because above it is so quick. Oh.
And that is.
And I watched her on the driving range, and you talk about somebody that doesn't miss the center of the club face. She does not miss it. She's been striking it really well.
I think this is a great golf course for her, Karen. She has just steady Eddie out there.
Yeah, Morgan said it's so important to leave the ball below the hole, and she can give this one a bash up the hill, which is exactly what she's done. Great line there for Charlie.
Par 5, Jasmine Swanapura. Nearly. Meanwhile, Megan King, a little bit more than a formality.
On Poana, everything is a little bit more than a formality, but
there's that difficulty about hole high. Quite a bit of break in that putt. Tap in for par there at the 10th, though. Stay out 1 over. Caitlin Papp, this for birdie at 13.
Looking for a bounce back here. Again, above the hole. Nice.
Allie Mack at even par so far. This at 14.
This hole playing under par today. Very accessible hole location.
And she's got 166 and a 7-iron out. And with this playing downwind, you do have to allow for just a little bit of bounce once it hits the green.
Her swing doesn't look quite timed right today. Those last couple swings that we've seen.
Back at 12th, par 3. Charlie Hull at 1 under. We'll check out the ball flight with our top tracer technology presented by Progressive Insurance.
Going with a 7-iron here. And this is a stripe show right at the flag. Might be a little short, but it's a great line.
I think she was inspired by your interview there, Tom.
Fairway at 14, the short par 4. Swanapura.
Yeah, hole location not quite in the most narrow section of this green. Yeah, just straight up the hill. Can be aggressive with this one. That's why it's so important to be below the hole, so you can give the putt some pace, stay on line on these Poana greens.
Definitely thinking birdie when you come to the tee at 14.
And it was just the best time ever. I got to wear the headset and listen to Colton and his team during the race. It was so cool, but it was such a fun day. The car was cool. I felt pretty dumb not knowing about just like how all of it worked. It was so cool to hear. And
second and 11, Se-Young Kim from the fairway.
She has a very high ball flight with her irons as well, so should be able to get this one to stop. I was saying, it just kind of keeps rolling when you're above the hole.
Sarah Kemp, this for birdie at 14. Yet another birdie look at this hole.
Ooh, that looked like it hopped right off of her putter. Didn't hop sideways, just hop straight.
No problem.
For your mental side of the game, knowing that you've hit the ball in just the right spot.
That's a great birdie.
I think that players generally just want to make sure that they cross every T and dot every I. Make sure they stay with their process.
Take a par right there. That par 3 can be challenging.
really just sets up really good to my eye. I think it's a ball striker's course. I feel like it doesn't set up for some of our golf courses. I feel like if you hit the ball far, it sets up better for you. Whereas this golf course, it's not about length, it's about accuracy. I grew up on a golf course that had really small greens, and these are kind of small in places. So I don't know, it just fits up to my eye. I've met a lot of the members, and I think she's got about like 6 feet again.
Yeah, good birdie.
I knew she was going to make it.
Yeah, you
I said it, didn't I?
You did.
I called it. As a golfer, we all go through ups and downs with putting. I feel like that's like the nemesis. So Charlie's a great player, and she'll figure it out. But, yeah, sometimes it's all about the momentum swings, and obviously she made that one.
Hey, just look at this leaderboard, Terry, and it's tough to play out here this afternoon. The scoring average keeps going up. Birdies certainly aren't as easy to find.
Third for Rose Zhang.
This one's 64. Much better angle, Morgan. You're right. Ayaka's layup was not the best.
For her, when we get back there, Sarah Kemp, this at the easiest hole on the golf course.
Good.
Electing to lay up there.
Se-Young Kim, this to get it to 3 under at 12. Sunshine into the shadow, disappearing. Lengthy par putt, 13 foot away.
Uphill, we'll move left.
Oh, she made it. Just your average par.
Yeah, second shot.
I think she might just make this. 70 yards for all of us is like a perfect little wedge shot. Oh, just a little spinny, eh?
Yeah, but below the hole, right? So she's going to have the
easiest putt.
And yet, Footaway's putt was uphill, so really got to buy into this line.
She did. Well done. We can do some damage. Kemp for birdie.
Oh, that was looked left all the way. Didn't play enough break on that one.
It was not for a Kentucky girl, but I did it. I acted like I knew what I was doing. Yeah, Kentucky and UK. Oh!
right up the hill. We said that was a
I
good
know,
chance
and
there.
I was again kind of girl, but I loved it when I was playing 9 and dines during COVID.
Just missed on the high side there.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes that happens out here. Like, it just doesn't break, but then some snap. I really think this ocean effect, I don't know what it is, but I think there's something going on there.
Okay, well, if you water...
Got pelted with the sand there, but what a great shot.
The worst tee shot of the 3, had the best second shot of the 3. Just going to stay on the edge there on the right side. Good look. Good putt, just didn't drop.
Yeah, that was a very good looking roll, good looking stroke.
At 13, the par 5, Se-Young Kim.
I like this play, getting it down there as close as you can.
Above the hole. All right, not too far away. The 18th tee. Polly Mack at 2 under.
Good line here, just left of the flag. Oh, what a beauty.
Se-Young Kim at 13 to get it to 4 under. Well done. Remember, Jin Young Ko laid up here, so the 3rd for her now.
81 yards, and she likes this one right at it.
Well done.
A little bit from spending so much time maybe with Nelly, who we know chips those any chance she gets, right?
Thought her strategy was great, and she obviously laid up to a favorite distance because she had a little putt for birdie, but
yeah, didn't take advantage. But again, she was just above the hole. You
yeah,
can, you know, even if you're 3 or 4 feet.
they just snap.
Yeah.
I think the downhill putts, they just snap as well.
Meanwhile, great tee shot here for Polly Mack at 18. This to get it to 3 under par.
Man, that's been one of the differences. We've talked about the wind picking up here, but also just late in the day, Poana tougher to read the greens, tougher to make putts.
Se-Young Kim, 2nd at 14 on the way.
Excellent. I feel like with the struggles Se-Young's been having, we keep waiting to see when she might turn the tide. And this has to be encouraging for her, getting off to such a great start here.
I think it's going to be quite the competition in Paris already setting up for these women.
Ayaka said it is her #1 goal.
King for par at 16.
It's going to hurt, isn't it? I mean, she had a great look at birdie, and she walks away with a bogey there, guys.
Second shot just right of the fairway here at 15.
And she's going to try and she just missed that big slope in the green that would have brought that down close to the hole.
That's a good putt. So that tap in to get it to 6 under, just 1 off the lead.
And that is for that.
And there are some subtle little undulations back here.
She's done that a couple
Because
times.
of that barranca, especially with this wind direction, which is down, pushing the ball to the left.
That was a really good looking golf swing there from Rose. Way to bounce back after the tee shot on the previous hole.
Never left the hole. 2 under par.
Terry for Jin Young Ko. She hit 6 iron with her second shot, and it was way out to the right, but she's going to save par. That is a hard-working par there for Jin Young Ko.
She's had trouble that.
I remember following her at Palos Verdes a month ago, and it was the same story, losing a bit of confidence from that exact distance. And we've seen.
That's an okay place to miss right there. Lots of green to work with.
Somewhat uphill for this 2nd at 16, Se-Young Kim. Yeah. Took only 5 at 1 over. This to get it to even par at 14.
Yeah, at this point, it's just grind it away. Try and make some birdies coming in on these holes and come out tomorrow morning with some fresh greens.
Yeah, the breeze should just be at the players' backs off the left. This right of the flag, challenging those bunkers into that narrow part of the green.
Oh, carries it and stops.
Leaning into this one, so trying to get a little bit of chase on this shot.
Good par. Take a par at 17 today. Yeah, no problem. So 1 over. Jin Young Ko for par. Hall now for par.
Yeah, needs to just finish off the round and get some more confidence with. Oh my goodness, what was that, Morgan?
Never quite. Ooh, never quite sure if that's Poana or if she just pulled that. It's hard to tell from our camera angle.
And then look to come out on fresh greens tomorrow morning and make a move up that leaderboard. Saw some really good. Oh no, 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 no. The momentum, the mojo has just really gone from this group here in the last few holes.
A little bit, which will be quite handy with that hole location in a really tiny portion of this green over those bunkers.
Nearly. Took a look. Yeah, good play. Se-Young Kim, fairway at 17, Tom.
Yeah, 176 for Se-Young Kim, and this is a really nice line.
She very often has that one-handed finish there like she did, but it actually typically results in a pretty good shot. The light has gotten a bit flat out here. I think Poana greens do that as well. So you add all that together, Karen. That started right immediately. I mean, the putting display that we have seen on this 18th green has been tough to watch.
Disappointing finish at 18, so 3 over 74.
I think she's going to play a really full schedule on the LPGA Tour just to make sure that she keeps in the rankings.
Well done.
Let's see if she gets the pace right here down the hill. Yeah, pretty good effort there. Should be a 4. Nothing guaranteed from short range at this time of the day on per greens.
Back at 15, Jung-Eun Lee 5. This just off the edge for birdie. So stays 7 back.
Down the hill slightly. Yep, 4's a good score. Take that, walk across the bridge and head up to that 18th tee in front of the clubhouse. Green to play with. Pano pitched it just short and it's grabbed there. So difficult, Morgan. You were talking about the length of the fairways and that fringe grass just grabs it. She was an inch away from being.
Yeah, it's not something you'd really ever teach. Using that much wrist on a simple chip like that, but it works very well for
It's kind of old school, isn't it?
Second here at 16, coming back up the hill.
Yeah,
Just a moment ago, Morgan.
It's a blind shot here, Terry. Players can't see where the ball ends up.
Yeah, that one goes in with a bit of authority to finish it off. But 18 is just really tricky late in the day.
The Sunday will be worth it, Tom.
Exactly. There we go. Double finish for Mi Hyung Lee. Great shame. Played well, played consistently before that, and it all kind of goes wrong at the end.
Studied that for a while and makes it. Excellent day. 65, 6 under Se-Young Kim, so 1 off the lead of Grace Kim.